We're halfway into the first week of 2023, but already a familiar sight of strike action. Yet again, Britain has been left with a skeleton service on the rails, the biggest national strike in 30 years. This week presents 5 days of travel chaos. It starts with the RMT's 48-hour strike on Tuesday and Wednesday, as left the Train Drivers' Union walkout on Thursday, and a second 48-hour walkout by the RMT will come on Friday and Saturday. Today marks the 21st day of action by the RMT since June of last year. So, how are the British public feeling?
Yeah, well, I manoeuvre my way around. I got caught out last week and I'm making sure I don't get caught out this time. I have a strategy in place.
Do you agree with the reason why they're striking, or?
Wholeheartedly.
It's going to be very inconvenient, and it's hurting the people. It's actually, I don't see the point. So there's other ways of trying to, get your point across, I think, rather than, hurt the people that use the services.
I definitely support the rail strikes. I support anybody striking for a better pay.
It's a blame game. Both sides say they are willing to negotiate, but there's no public sign of these talks actually taking place.
Get off the picket line, round the negotiating table, and let's get these damaging strikes to an end. There's a fair and reasonable payoff on the table for the people you represent, Mick. So let's get round the table and let's see if we can get the dispute sorted out.
If there's an invite, we'll be there today, tomorrow, or whenever it is that they want to get there. But there has to be a change. We've been hearing the same stuff for 6 months or more, that they want to facilitate a settlement. Well, they've got to prove that now.
It's estimated the rail strikes have cost bars, pubs, restaurants and hotels in the UK at least £1.5 billion in December alone.
It is a hugely challenging time for them, and for those that are in city centres, the rail strikes are undoubtedly hammering a final nail into their coffin as they see a big loss of revenue. They are the collateral damage of these rail strikes. It's unlikely that the strikes themselves will put them out of business, but that perfect storm of a cost of doing business crisis, soaring energy bills, food price inflation, wage rate inflation, and a cost of living crisis with a consumer downturn means that the businesses in the middle are struggling to survive. We've lost 2,500 over the last quarter. We anticipate we'll lose as many again in the forthcoming quarter.
The Nighttime Industries Association estimates that its members lost £2 billion in the month of December, usually a key time for the hospitality sector to gain revenue. They will now struggle to survive through a traditionally quieter month of the year. Ellie Costello, GB News.